An ode to Kate Middleton's London nightclub era. Of the hundreds and thousands of different photos of Kate Middleton on the internet, recently, TikTok user @DANIDDDD dug up a specific set-off routine of them. They weren't from the Duchess of Cambridge's 2011 wedding day, where she wore a long-sleeved lace Alexander McQueen gown considered as one of the most iconic of all time. They weren't her 40th birthday portraits by Paolo Roversi, depictions so ethereal that they now belong to the permanent collection of the National Portrait Gallery. Nor from any official state dinner, where she donned a priceless tiara lent to her by the Queen and diamond jewels that dripped off the delicate nape of her neck. Instead, she's partying at the club circa 2006 to 2008. If you want to get specific about it, Baujas or Mahiki. They were watering holes of choice for the royal and royal-adjacent social set in the mid-2000s, where they'd rounds of champagne, vodka, and passion fruit cocktails. At 3 a.m., they'd stumble back out into the night as the paparazzi swarmed around them. There she is, hair flying, dancing with Prince William after they graduated from St. Andrews University and both moved back to London. There she is again, attempting to hide her face from the cameras in the London street as they clamored capture the newly single Middleton after her and William briefly split. There's her in a car, her cheeks flushed, with a dazed look in her eye. "Party hard," reads the TikTok caption. It has over 5.6 million likes. It's not hard to understand why the video went viral. For the past decade or so, the Duchess has put forth an impressively polished image. Her hair is always flawlessly blown out with loose curls, her smile unwavering and megawatt. Her style ranges from Sloane Ranger sporty to Alessandra rich polka dot feminine, all aesthetically connected by the common thread of respectable demureness. Oh, and the lack of wrinkles. Somehow, despite all the car rides and fine fabrics, Kate's outfits never wrinkle. Yet, photographs from this time of her life, post-graduating university and pre-getting engaged to the heir to the British throne, are like a visual time capsule to the royal formerly known as Kate Middleton. Sure, some of us remember her and Prince William being young and in love. Yet, for many, this playful period has remained relatively dormant in pop culture. Kate's outfits are trendy and distinctly 2000s. There's empire waist tops, chunky necklaces. At this point in time, she was an accessories buyer for a brand called Jigsaw, knee-high boots and a healthy dusting of bronzer. In one photo, she even whips out a flip phone. This isn't to say she looked inappropriate. Actually, far from it. She looks exactly like, well, a normal 20-something-year-old would after clubbing, like she was having the time of her life. Which she was very much entitled to do, and considering that tabloids tracked her every move, it's impressive that she did. Many of these photos were taken during a brief period where she and Prince William broke up in 2007. "We both were very young," William later said. "We were sort of both finding ourselves." Many in Kate's position might have moped, but she was in no mood to indulge in prolonged self-pity, Kate Nichol wrote for Vanity Fair at the time. Instead, She put on a brave face and a thigh-skimming mini dress and partied. I'm glad this video and photos exists. Don't get me wrong, I am in awe of the Duchess of Cambridge as she is today, navigating royal life, raising a family, advocating for mental health causes, and looking poised while doing it. But there's something so refreshing to see, in an era where so many of us only allow the most on-brand photos to exist on social media, that messy club photos exist for even the most poised. It's okay to have your Kate Middleton club girl era coexist alongside your Duchess of Cambridge one.